तपस्वाध्याय शुश्रूषा कृष्णपूजारतं मुनिम् विश्वेशमिष्टदं वन्दे परिव्राट् चक्रवर्तिनम्. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om to all. Welcome back to Bhagavad Gita session. Today we are going to look at Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 14. In the previous verse, Krishna established that the soul is eternal and the body undergoes change. Now, a natural question arises. If the soul is untouched, why do we experience happiness and sorrow so strongly? Because Arjuna is not grieving only philosophically. He is emotionally disturbed. So, Krishna now explains in this verse, these experiences of pleasure and pain come from sense contact, not from the soul itself. They are temporary. Therefore, they must be tolerated, not overreacted to. Let us look at the verse first. Chapter 2, verse 14. Matra sparshastu kaunteya Shitoshna sukha dukkhadaha Agamapayino nityaha Tan stitikshasva bharata. Matra, sense organs. Sparshaha, contact. Tu, but Kaunteya, O son of Kunti. Shita, cold. Ushna, heat. Sukha, pleasure. Dukkha, pain. Daha, giving or producing. Agama, coming. Apayinaha, going away. Anityaha, temporary. Tan, them. Titikshasva, tolerate or endure. Bharata, O descendant of Bharata. Let us look at the simple meaning of this verse now. O son of Kunti, the contact of the senses with their objects produces cold and heat, and pleasure and pain. These experiences come and go because they are temporary. Therefore, tolerate them, O Arjuna. Now we see deeper explanation of this verse. Krishna starts with Matra Sparshaha. This is the key term here. Matra means sense organs. Matraha. Sparshaha, contact with objects. Shankaracharya ji explains like this. sense organs. Shrotram chakshusparshanancha rasanam ghranam Shrotra, ear, chakshuhu, eyes, sparshaha, and sparsha means twak, the skin. Rasana means tongue. Grahana means nose. Sense objects through shrotra, through ear sound, through skin touch, through eyes you can see sight, through tongue you can taste, through nose you can smell. This interaction produces all experiences. So it is completely related to body and senses. What happens? Shitoshna sukha dukkadaha. These contacts produces cold and heat, pleasure and pain. These are the experiences we can get. Cold water feels pleasant in the summer. The same water feels painful in winter. So the experience is relative, subjective and unstable. Madhvacharya says here, these experiences belong only to the body-mind system, not to the soul. If they truly belonged to the soul, they would be experienced, even in deep sleep. But they are not. Therefore, pleasure and pain are not inherent to the soul. They arise only when there is contact with the body and senses. And they are not permanent. Agamapayinaha. They won't stay permanently. They come and go. Pleasure and pain are not permanent. They appear temporarily and disappear. Just like waves in water or clouds in the sky. That is why they are anityaha, temporary. Since they come and go, they are not eternal. Anything that disappears cannot be real in the absolute sense. Thus, pleasure and pain are not part of the soul's nature. This is what Madhvacharya says in his commentary. Shankaracharya gives the clarification. Even a person who knows the Atma may still feel sensations. But delusion arises only when one identifies with the body and reacts emotionally to those sensations. Thus, Krishna instructs, do not let these temporary experiences disturb your inner clarity. That is why Madhvacharya clearly states, suffering arises because we mistake the body for the soul. When the soul identifies as the body, pleasure becomes my pleasure, pain becomes my pain. This is the root cause of sorrow. Ramanujacharya says in a little different. These sensory experiences arises from the interaction with 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. They are temporary and they are unavoidable and they are part of worldly experiences. Therefore, all these experiences should not distract one from his duty, that is dharma. Keshava Kashmiri's insight like this: even if someone argues loss of loved ones causes real pain, Krishna clarifies that pain also arises through sensory and emotional perception. Since they are temporary, they must be endured with patience, discrimination, and strength. That is why Krishna uses word titikshasva. This is Krishna's instruction, titikshasva, tolerance. Not suppression, but intelligent endurance. A wise person observes the pleasure and pain, does not get carried away. Like a pendulum, if we react to every experiences, we keep swinging endlessly. But with tolerance, stability arises. Krishna uses 2 words here, Bharata and Kaunteya. Kaunteya, son of Kunti. Bharata, descendant of great lineage. This reminds Arjuna, such weakness is not worthy of his noble heritage. When we see this verse into practical world, this principle is seen even in disciplines like Vipassana meditations. Observation of sensations without reaction. By tolerating sensations, desire reduces, suffering reduces. Because attachment to pleasure and aversion to pain are the root of suffering. So, in this verse, Krishna shifts the teaching from philosophy to practice. You cannot stop sensory experiences, but you can stop reacting to them. Pleasure and pain are temporary and they are belong to the body, not to the soul. Therefore, endure them with steadiness. This prepares Arjuna for the next teaching. What happens next? That we will see in the next session. Until that, Hari Om to all. God bless you all. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu nirabhayaah. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukkhavag bhavet. Om Shantihi. Om Shantihi. Om Shantihi. Om Sham.